We are live. My wife is laughing at me. I said, join me, but her hair is like whatever. Okay, guys, go to the YouTube channel. I'm double live, so join me. Okay, bye-bye. You'll hear it go off. Welcome. I'm gonna not be, let me share that. I want to make this not a little more succinct than other times. Hey guys, I'm on YouTube Live. They're celebrating something. So I just wanted to let you know that we're gonna breathe together. We're gonna create peace and calm together. And I want to see if I can include some people. So take a few deep breaths, even just be grounded, be here. Look what I got. Do you remember yesterday how I was complaining about the terrible lighting? It really is. But these lights are for reading, not for YouTube Live. I wrote a couple of notes of what we're going to do. And so I just wanted to share that, this journey's been quite a journey for me because actually there's a few places where I started learning about this at the end of January and the beginning of February. The coronavirus, what was happening in China, then in Korea because of family in Korea. So I was well aware of what was happening there. And then that got me thinking, just logically, if it spreads that fast, whatever's happening in Korea, I think it'll come to America. So I've been thinking about it since the end of January, little by little, doing a little preparation, mentally preparing, and like buying things like vitamin C and vitamin D and those types of things. Today, this week, like with the cancellations of the flights from Europe, NBA, the things we already had a couple of days ago, or was it yesterday? It blurs together. Then today the kids started their spring break, but it was going to extend it for 1 week, and they're going to do one week of online learning. And do you want to come? Or Funchim's standing right there, and she's not sure if she should come. So, okay, all right, now I'm thinking, like, what are we going to do with the kids for 2 weeks? And it won't even be normal because where do we take them? Do they go to friends? Are they sick? Are we? How? All those things. So it's like a whole new set of decisions we have to make. And by the way, one of the good things to do is to reach out and connect with family and friends. And I bet a lot of us are doing that. There's this natural tendency to want to hunker down and be together with family. You want to come say hi, Zoe? Come say hi. And hey, Karen and Eugene, Zoe. Come, Sungshim, your little brother is watching. Eugene is on, and Austin and Harrison are there. I talked to my good friend Kelly Dolan, and we talked for over an hour. We go in spurts where we don't talk for a long time, and then today we talked for a long time on the phone. And it was just real good to be like connecting with meaningful people in your life. Hi, Zoe, come on in. Does something to your biology, to your nervous system. It quiets you down. So that's why I encourage you to reach out, stay connected, even virtually like this. So today, I'm setting all that up saying I have been preparing mentally and even just getting some basics prepared. And then today I went to, Zoe, come on, just come say hi. Zoe wants to come say hi, but she doesn't, but she does. Come. Okay, but will you just give me a hug? Give me a hug. Just show them we care about each other. Please. Please. I'll give you a strawberry. Oh, can you get the strawberry and flowers in there and just put it here? Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. We're all learning to do new things together. What was I saying? So I went to Trader Joe's. Okay, here. No, not yet. I got to time that. Here, thanks. Thank you, Zoe. I appreciate you. I went to Trader Joe's I went there for two reasons. One, I wanted to get something, but I could have gotten it tomorrow. And I just wanted to see how things were. I wanted to have the pulse of what was going on. Whoa. It actually stunned me and shocked me a little bit. And I don't want to add anxiety to anybody, but I mean, you're probably seeing it anyway. I would say 60 to 70% of the shelves were empty, like cleaned out, empty, nothing there. And then Zachary was sitting in the car, and I said, Zachary, just come in and check this out, just to feel it, because I kind of wanted to go through it with somebody. So he came in, and he had the phone, so he was like, yeah, this is eerie. Can I go back playing on the phone? So he went back in the car. But so that's why partly even though I've been mentally preparing for, let's see here, 6 weeks or 7 weeks, 7 weeks that I've been preparing mentally, that's still like, whoa, this is real. It feels real in a very different way. And then the no school, like even that I knew was coming because other schools and colleges were closing. So even though I know it's coming, when it happens, it startles my nervous system a little bit. And so I'm sharing that because I'm probably a lot like a lot of other people. So you're not alone. This is a little shock to the system. And then the other thing is, and again, churches not having services. We knew that was going to happen, but just to see it happening all over is, again, a shock to the system. So I'm saying, I notice my anxiety, my breathing becomes a little more shallow. The anxiety goes up. So what can we do? And I'll tell you one thing that I did at Trader Joe's. I actually went out of my way to check in and appreciate the people working. Wow, thank you for doing it. Thank you for working. And then one guy said, he's glad to have a job because he does catering on the side and those things are being canceled. So he was expressing gratitude for having the job at Trader Joe's. Other people were cleaning the shelves. The guy checking me out, he was expressing that he lived in Louisiana and he's been through things. And so I said, yeah, this is unusual. It's never been through a pandemic before, but we'll be in this together. He's like, yeah, we'll get through this. So just that kind of hopeful attitude is a good thing to express. So do you want to come in here? So if you want to come in. Still, pandemic or no pandemic, still parents, which I have some anxiety about. 4 of us being in the house for 3 weeks without access to normal routines. So Jesus, help us. If you guys have ideas, maybe we can share ideas. And I actually saw some people on Facebook sharing ideas, like there's 12 museums that you can take a virtual tour. And actually there was one that we went to one in Amsterdam this past summer. And it's fun to see that we were there and then we kind of look at them in a fresh way. When I was at Trader Joe's, I reached out and appreciated the people working there because I'm sure it's just the atmosphere is different and the stress and that. So that's my act of caring and serving others. I also bought strawberries and I bought these flowers, and I bought these flowers specifically. These were $1.30. It's a very good price. I bought some earlier this week, but look, they're going to open up. So we're going to see life and beauty bloom. Because if you're going to go through a pandemic, you might as well have something sweet to eat and see beauty bloom, right? This is your basic pandemic preparation story there. Honey, come on, she's laughing at me. Join me, honey.
If you make it short.
Okay, come, I'll make it short. I'm almost done. I have my
Okay,
baby, come here with gentleness and love. And this is ours. Okay, so thank you for joining me. Hi, Zozo. So those are little things. Appreciate people. Appreciate the workers. I'm sure it's a little bit stressful, right? But why were you laughing, honey?
I thought what you were saying is really good.
Right?
Yeah, expressing appreciation to people that we see and having flowers.
That's just beauty and life, and we're gonna see it bloom. I want that. I don't want just whatever cans of tuna. I didn't buy cans of tuna. But those types of things. So.
And then listening to the sound of rain.
Oh yes, I did
really
actually.
helpful.
I did like that. Karen Eugene says, yes, I agree. I have been going to different bakeries and getting sweets. Good. Yes. The way we deal with anxiety and pain is just eat sugar. Karen, I'm with you. I'm just playing. But you gotta, I mean, I think it's important to have fun and laughter and levity in the situation. So that's what I did. Appreciate people.
Yeah.
Talk to family and friends.
Yeah.
Also online, right, Zoe?
Yeah.
Oh, here, let me get you better lighting here. Don't worry, these lighting really matters to me, and it's a big deal. Our friend and mentor, Ruth Santana-Grace, she did, I like this spiritual discipline. She said, for once a day, for 30 days, she's going to post a picture of peace. And the picture she posted, I'll just tell you, is at, what is it?
Paradise
Cove. Paradise Cove in Malibu. Is that the name of the restaurant? Paradise Cove restaurant. There's a little tradition. Edward and Ruth and us and some other friends, we would go there regularly. She posted that picture from there. It's beautiful. I really like that. So
Ruth, whatever that reminds her, the sense of peace in the middle of this chaos and anxiety, she's saying, that'll be her discipline. And when I saw that, that's a brilliant idea.
I really like that. Yep. Contrasting empty shelves at Trader Joe's or Vons or all those stressful images, which I get why. I wanted to post it too. It's like natural, it's new, it's novel. I want to show people and be in it together. So I really get that. I think we also need to purposefully dwell on things that are good and beautiful and noble and trustworthy. And so that's why I bought flowers and strawberries.
That's true. And I think, some people know that brain is negativity bias.
Yeah, that's where I was going. So the Rick Hansen, if you want to look him up, the brain has a negativity bias. And so he uses the illustration, the negativity bias is like Velcro. Negative experiences stick to our brain like Velcro. But the positive ones are like the Teflon. So we have to allow it to simmer, to let it really soak in and be intentional and deliberate. We don't actually have to be that intentional about negative experiences. They just are around us. We have to be crafting our day around positive memories, positive future possibilities, and even positive things in this present moment.
And then linger and then take it in. That's what he said. Just a little, instead of feeling, it's wonderful they're being touched by it. But then, for you to cement it in your system, he said, take it in, linger there a little longer for that to be solidified in your system. Yes. So that's what we want people to do.
And then songs, the importance of songs. Have a list of songs. It could be new songs, or it could be a song list, a playlist on Spotify or on your own phone or whatever. Do ones that it could be fun. It could be, you could have there could be songs of lament. Actually, we were talking about this one Korean professor that you've been studying. I'm so glad he brought to our attention, because the Psalms in the Bible is the Christian and the Jews' prayer book. It's that's the way we are taught and modeled how to pray. There's 150 of them. Do you guys know how many of them are lamentations? Lamentations is this crying out of why God, or what's going on, or just crying out, lamenting. It's 30%. I don't know, 1/3. Yeah, so 1/3.
50 of them.
So 50 of them. So a little over 30, a third of them are lamentations. And so this could be a time when we have songs that are of lament. And then there could be songs that of fun. And actually, our friend Benjamin Robinson, he posted on his Facebook, and I can link to it there. He wrote a simple song, just one refrain, and it's beautiful, and I love that. But then it was basically he's singing over and over, everything's going to be all right.
Right.
So I texted him is this his song? Because if it's his song, I can play it right now. If it's not, then I try to honor the artist and all that stuff. But Bob Marley has a song, Everything's Going to Be All Right. And that actually is kind of fun to listen to. So you could have a lament song, and you could also have a Bob Marley song. So we have a list of songs. And then the last thing I want to say, so we have post pictures, list songs that lift your spirit. And sometimes lifting your spirit comes from like just like being in tune with and crying. Here's our daughter Zoe. Zoe, what is that? That's one of the things that Zoe and I and the other kids like. The other kid that lives here, his name is Zechariah. Let me do this since you're going to be here, Zoe. That is a mango with chili spice.
Hey,
they are
there's
really
a
good.
Pastor Han.
Pastor Han. Hey, Pastor Han. Luna there. Hi, Luna. Where was I? I'm glad you're here, Zoe, but I distracted myself with paying attention
The
to you.
songs and the images.
The songs and the images. Yes, the images. Don't roll your eyes at me. Chipsadam. Do you know what chipsadam means?
Okay, John, stay focused. It's already 15 minutes, 47. Like, let's
Do you
get
think
to the
they want to
point.
hear how long it is?
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm glad that you're here. Pictures. One spiritual discipline could be posting pictures on Facebook if you're on there of pictures of peace. Could be
Take it in.
Take it in.
Mm-hmm.
Allow the positivity to soak in, because there's going to be enough stress. And I think if my anxiety can go up by going into Trader Joe's, and I've been thinking about this and mentally preparing and praying and talking to not a lot of people, but some, I can only imagine how, and then everybody around us, it kind of goes up. And then I also noticed there's other people that are like, oh, you're overreacting. And I just want to say grace to all. There's no shame for how you're experiencing this. Let's bring more grace and peace into this world, into our relationships. If somebody thinks we're overreacting, grace and peace to them, and love and goodness. Then we have the songs, and then we have touch. I know we're in this like social distancing, which to me, I think is just like physical distancing, because that's what they're talking about. But I wanted to stay socially close. One of the things, we're trauma therapists and we study lots of EMDR, EFT, faster EFT. One thing that I've been looking at lately, and even today we've been watching a few videos, actually Sungshim's been in the stream of watching them, about the havening technique. And I tell you that because you can go online and watch some of these videos. And maybe Sungshim will point out which are some of the good ones. And then there's like self-havening technique. My son is Zechariah. I'm going to turn the camera around and show you. He's right there, like looking at us. Self-havening technique is, do you want to, let's show.
So basically think of humans need, the infant, when infant cannot use the word to ask for help, they cry, and then the mother would come and comfort, and a lot of it is just rocking, touching. So it's a very basic, like a human
fundamental
wisdom.
Yes.
So we just do that. Mothers with the full of oxytocin after she gave birth, just naturally hear the infants cry and just go and touch and soothe the child. So I think it's safe. The havening technique is used for trauma healing, but we don't need to even go there trauma healing. During this time, we are naturally anxious, depressed, or feeling shut down. And like we talked about in other videos, it can even triggers our old trauma that we didn't even pay attention. So instead of going and technical like that, one encouragement we have is just touching. It's like, it sounds funny, but you go look it up. This. Like it just,
And this probably harkens back to like just being an infant. You do this. I know. I don't. Sungshim, I don't mind looking like stupid and like a fool if it brings peace and transformation. If you could do this, then let's show them the hand one. Like even the way, like simple, like it's like washing our hands.
Right.
This kind of the touch, the nerves on our hand and our arms, even our face, but we're not supposed to touch our face. Doing this can actually bring calm.
Yeah, I think they call it delta wave. You guys can study more. So this video is not about teaching why it works.
Yeah.
You guys can look it up. Havening technique, HAVEN. So since you are doing it by yourself, they call it self-havening. And therapist uses it in their
Yeah.
work with their client, but they also said you can do it by yourself. So I'm actually thinking of teaching my children tonight how to do it. And actually, you need to do this thing not just like a little bit, like even they say for 10 minutes, but you don't need to do it 10 minutes. I'm saying you're doing it just like long enough. And I'm thinking of just in the circle of, we just sit in a circle and then we do it.
And
or
meditation.
Especially as a family, if you are seeing a therapist and those trained people, they actually like touch the client. So I'm thinking of your children or husband and wife. You guys can really like, doing it to each other.
Yeah.
Since we are doing social distancing as an intervention within the family, the really necessary of this physical touch and bringing comfort to each other will be a very important skill that we can practice.
And then do it with the people you feel comfortable with, like your family, those around you. Just that's our encouragement. Yes, self-havening technique, so helpful. Thank you, Karen and Eugene and Harrison and Austin.
That's right, Austin.
Right?
Oh, Harrison.
Hey, Zachariah, come and just say goodbye. So we're going to end with a song, Benjamin Robinson. I actually did not get permission, but I think he would give it to me. So because I just happened to look on Facebook, want to stay connected. Come on, guys, say goodbye. And this is Benjamin Robinson. Okay, he's... Wait, hold on, let me go to him. Okay, bye. Wait, just say hi here. Wait, let me go here. Okay, we're here. We love you guys.
I love you.
Lapnos are in this together.
We are
you
in
can
this
do this.
Together. Yes. Okay, bye-bye. We love you.
Bye-bye. And I'm going to just play Benjamin Robinson song a little bit. It's so good. I wish it could be louder, but that's just... No.
And everything's going to be alright.
Thank you, Benjamin.
And everything's going to be alright. Come on, sing it with me now. Everything's going to be alright. Everything's going to be alright.
So beautiful. Benjamin sang a song at our wedding. I'll always remember it.
And my soul find rest in God alone.
Just turn that down and I'll say goodbye to you guys. I'm going between the tabs. Oh, thank you guys for being with us. We can do this together. We're going to do this daily for 30 days and we'll go from there. But you know what? This is not important, but it is I want a haircut. It's long and stuff like that. I'm like, so I want to go today or sooner because who knows how it's going to be. So, does anybody here cut hair? Should I let Sunshine learn to cut hair? You are loved. We're in this together. We can do this. God bless you guys. Please share, and eventually we will have a rhythm when we meet regularly. Until then, God bless you. Bye-bye. Everything's going to be all right because we're going to do this together.